Everyone, and welcome to my channel. I hope you're doing well and you're going to join me for some action in Grand Prix Legends tonight. And we're back with the 55 mode at UKGPL Season 44, the Works Championship, and this time I'm driving the legendary Mercedes-Benz W196 SL version, the one with the efficient slipstream body but heavier chassis, and we are driving at the legendary Indianapolis Oval track, so it's going to be a great race, I expect, with lots of slipstreaming, change of position and trying to avoid incidents. And the brake weight is not going to play a role, I hope, so we can just push to the limit and try to survive. Hey Donut! Yeah, the bathtub is missing from this one, but I was wondering if I should take this one or the regular car, because I tested with both. Let me just stop this song. Yeah, so I tested with both cars and I also tried the Lancia. The Lancia has much better handling in the corners, but it was, at least for me, too slow overall. Maybe at least half a second slower. But maybe it's something I didn't figure out with the setup. I don't know. But it felt very good in the corners, so I think it's just the lack of power. And with the regular Mercedes, it's really good in the handling of the car compared to the SL version. But it's lacking a little bit of power, so it's easier to drive, it's more planted, but this one is more challenging and I want to try it. I want to race with this car and try to somehow compensate for the lack of grip in the corners, because it seems to be so much more unstable. It keeps drifting to the outside, it overheats the tires, and you need to be really precise, but it's more fun. Yeah, this one is the maximum tokens. This one is the most expensive, 20 tokens. And I have 15 with 10 for the start, so I have 25. So after this race, I'm going to have just 5 tokens left. Okay, so we have 5 minutes until the server is started. Let's see if everything is working correctly. Because I haven't streamed Grand Prix Legends since I got the new video card. Hey Dimmy, how are you? Are you ready for the race? Did you do some more practice or were you resting until now? Yeah, let's check the volume if everything is alright. And this is the setup I drove the last time I tested, but I made a few changes to the dampers which I want to try. And interesting, by the way, I'm running very low pressures, but maybe I need to increase a little bit. But I don't know, the car is very fast already on the straight, so maybe I need to just focus on the corners. Maybe with the other cars you need to increase the pressures, but with this one I'm not sure. Yeah, no problem. Okay. Good on luck. Let's hope we have a good race. And try to avoid incidents, because you know how it's going to be. Very, very close. And some people I expect to drive very aggressively in defense. And maybe even on attack. So need to keep a look on your mirrors and all around you. Especially with modern racing on oval tracks, you have a spotter, but no spotter here. So you just need to be careful all the time. Also, by the way, maybe I'm running a little bit too much to the back, the brake bias. Sometimes when I'm braking a little bit more, the car is snapping around. But I don't know. I don't want to induce even more temperature in the front tire, because that one, the front right, is the most problematic, so need to be careful. Thank you. What do you mean, crew chief? Is that some kind of software? Okay, let's see. Oh, why is my wheel not working? What's going on? Oh no, not this problem again. I may have to restart. No, this keeps happening sometimes. Let me restart the wheel. I hope I don't have to restart everything. Crew chief works almost with everything. Okay, I see. It's some kind of a spotter then, I guess. Okay, let's try again. I hope it's going to work now. Sometimes resetting just the wheel doesn't help. Ah, thankfully this time it worked. Let's recalibrate. It didn't used to happen before. I think it's something to do with Windows 10, the latest updates from recent years. Yeah, a spotter. Yeah, I don't know. Or maybe I forgot if you've told me before about that. But I'm not sure if it's going to work with Grand Prix Legends. It's such an old sim. Oh yeah, we need to calculate the fuel, by the way. Dimi, maybe you can help because you have pre-Bluda. And I haven't paid attention. So you can help with the fuel. I hope. Yeah, I can imagine it's distracting, but it's also helpful. I've done some NASCAR races and the spotter is always helpful there. It depends. Yeah, leave me alone. It depends how close the racing is, really, how many people we have around you. Okay. I think the server may be up, so let's finish this lap and go to the actual server. Okay, yeah, no brake issues on this one, hopefully. I haven't done more than 5-6 laps, but the brakes were fine, so I don't know. Maybe on full tanks, if you drove more laps and use the brakes a little bit more, especially with this car, which is very fast on the straight, and you need to brake a little bit more for the corners, but I hope it's not a problem, because then it will be very difficult to slow down and I would have to sacrifice some speed. Okay, let's join the server. There it is. Let's join. Yeah, good point. This time the roundness is mostly in the track, even though this oval is not round, as you know. It's more of a rectangle with round corners, but more or less, yeah. Wait, why am I alone on the server? Nobody else yet? Strange. Did I join the correct server? I think so. Yeah, I'm not driving until I confirm that this is the correct server. Why is nobody else joining? There are some things in the setup I'm not sure about. For example, the 45 on the power side for the differential. Yeah, I'm already running asymmetrical, as you can see. The camber. Otherwise, it would be much slower around the track. Almost always I'm using, even on the regular tracks, I'm using a little bit of asymmetry to compensate. But why is nobody joining the server? I'm going to go out and check what's going on. This is not normal. Is it because a single lap is just a minute? A little bit over a minute, and people are not rushing in yet, but normally it's not the case. Just Dimmy in the chat. Well, anyway, I'm going to join, and hopefully everyone else is coming soon. It will be such a shame if we have a small grid exactly on this track. Oh, Clive, both Clives actually in the server. Okay. Okay, so more people joining. Still a little bit of understeer. I need to try and fix it somehow. It could be the differential. I need to try with less locking on throttle. It's quite difficult to time the braking and the entry point on each corner, especially after the long straights. It's very, very narrow margin for error if you want to maximize the speed. Yeah, here I turn a little bit too early and compromise the exit. I think this was a Lancia. Also, because I'm using a little bit longer fork, so I can stay in 4th gear between each corner, between 1st and 2nd and 3rd and 4th. The revs have to drop a little bit more at the apex, which makes it a little bit more difficult to control. The rear stepping out a little bit too much. Yeah, mid-corner understeer, especially if I get on the power a little bit too soon. But I'm not doing the entries right every time, so that affects the bounce. Also, I'm not lifting up enough sometimes. I'm lifting half the throttle, which is maybe not enough to rotate the car. Let's keep going though. Let's see when the fuel goes down and the tires warm up properly, how it's going to be. Okay, the first two corners very good on this lap. If I can do the 3rd and 4th corners properly, it could be a new personal best even. A little bit late into this one. Okay, not bad. It should be a personal best maybe. I think my personal best is 3.81 earlier in testing. Oh, I already beat that on the previous one. Okay, maybe we can get some slipstream as well. This is going to make a big difference. A little bit too early. Sometimes the corners feel so narrow. You turn just a little bit too early and you get to the apex too soon. You know, he's going to get in my way. Yeah, this is not the way to do it. This is not the way to do it. You can't lift up while you're on the line. But never mind. Oh no, the keyboard bug. I cannot exit. Oh, never mind. It suddenly worked again. Okay, let's see. 0375 and Clive 0362. Which Mercedes is he in? Oh, it only says Daimler-Benz, so I need to check on the screen. Okay, he's driving the other Mercedes. Very fast time. Very, very fast. I think in the league, Clive is holding the record. But maybe Not maybe, it's for sure with a lot of slipstream. 0.3.1, something like that. Let's see the temps. Okay, the temperature is a little bit high on the right side. Not the temperature, but the pressure, I mean. But even the temp, the front right was basically overheating, but maybe that's from the incident. I don't know. Let me try something and see what happens. And maybe I can go a little bit higher on the pressures as well, actually. And a little bit lower on the left side. So basically equal pressures. It's probably not going to work, but I want to try. What about the fuel? 10 liters were used, and I did how many laps? 5 laps. So about 2 liters per lap, maybe. Maybe a little bit less, actually. Because I was already on the next lap. And at turn 3 when I crashed. Okay, let's see how is the balance. Oh, thank you, Dom. Thank you. Yeah, so it's less than 2 liters per lap. I'll calculate the fuel for the race later. Can we get some slipstream from the car in front? A little bit too early. Probably a little bit of damage, but let's keep going. Again, too early on the throttle, but it's going to make. Much better now. The slipstream definitely making a huge difference at the moment. Carrying a little bit too much speed. I wonder if this is Clive ahead. If he is, even without slipstream so quick, he's going to be very difficult to beat in the race. I'm barely catching him, even with the slipstream. Though maybe I need to get closer to really have a strong effect. Or my fifth gear maybe is a little bit too short for slipstream. For the race I think I'm going to go with a longer fifth gear. I already set it up a little bit for the race, but it seems not to be enough. Yeah, we managed to improve on the previous lap. Something like 3.5 tenths. I'm even willing to give him a slipstream if he wants, but he's not letting me through, so... There we go. Let's return the favor if he wants. No, he disappeared. Okay. Wow, just 300ths of a second. Was it Clive? Maybe it wasn't. No, it is. He is getting to the pits. No, never mind. That's pit exit, so let me check again. Was it him or was it someone else? No, it was someone else. Okay, so who was it? Oh, it was Maurice. What was his first name? I forgot. Yeah. Alain Maurice. Okay. Oh, the temperatures are much better now, it seems. Even though I did fewer laps, but maybe increasing the pressure helped. Even though I'm not with the optimal hot pressure. The optimal is around 275. The temperatures were better. Maybe I can lower the rear a little bit so we can get it hotter. And increase the front. And the rear left. Yeah. Actually, no, I'm going to keep it this way for the rear. Okay, 1.8 liters per lap for the race. Let's keep that in mind. And a longer fifth gear. Even though if I'm running alone at the front, the longer fifth is not going to help. So this is only going to be for slipstream, not for running on my own. Anything else? Let's think. The car was still a little bit understeery on throttle. I could increase the rear anti-roll bar, but it's risky. Let's try and see what happens. Maybe just a little bit. Also, I'm going to try something with the coast as well. A little bit less open differential and keeping the rear without stepping out too much, keeping it under control. Okay, 22 minutes to go, so plenty of time. And by the way, our new teammate, John Steiner, I don't know how he pronounces his name, but he is traveling right now to try and get home on time for the race. And if necessary, I'm going to start a flying lap right in the last moment, so the server can delay it a little bit more to the start of the race. I hope he makes it. And it's basically his home race. So I know he did a lot of testing and would very much like to take part in the race. Yeah, the Toe John. He joined the Turbo Racing Team, the league, so he's my teammate now, alongside Jimmy. I think it's turning a little bit better, but once I open the steering wheel on the exit, sometimes it seems to be snapping a little bit more. I've noticed this happening even with modern cars on MOBO. If you make them rotate too much on entry, once you start unwinding the steering wheel, you can get that kind of effect. For example, with NASCAR in R-Factor 2. Someone behind very quick in the other Mercedes. He's basically getting double slipstream for me and the car in front. This felt like a good lap except in the last corner, but let's check what the time is. Lots of slipstream. No, we couldn't improve. Just losing a little bit of time. I noticed the top speed was better, maybe by 2 kilometers per hour. But I wonder if it's necessary. It's a little bit bad when we don't have any slipstream. Which means if I'm leading and nobody is in front, I'm going to be so vulnerable to getting attacked. At the same time, this is the most powerful car, so maybe we don't need we don't need the refs anyway. And also I noticed 4th gear is a little bit maybe now too short when running in the slipstream. But I don't know. I would have to drop the refs so much in turn 1 and 3 if I make it even taller, the gear. The balance seemed good, except maybe I'm going to go back to 85. And maybe with 2 clutches. Let's try this. Wow, Enrique in the Lancia, so quick. Some people taking slower cars, by the way, which is strange for this track. Now, of course, the problem is if I don't get any slipstream, I cannot improve, no way. But at least I can test the balance of the car. You know, I wonder, maybe I'm running too steep dampers for this smooth surface and barely any altitude and camber change, it's just the corners, so maybe I can do a little bit more with that. But at the same time I want to keep the car even on the road without pitching too much or rolling too much. Also, this car is quite heavy, so you need a little bit stiffer dampers. The balance feels very good for the moment. Okay, a little bit early here, but still managed to avoid harder impact. And by the way, about the fuel, we can actually save some fuel with the slipstream. So 1.8 should be more than enough calculation. We don't need to put any buffer in the fuel amount. Okay, one more lap, because I want to check the tire temperatures compared to before. So I can decide on the differential. I'm not sure if this is the better setting at the moment. Yeah, it's straightening a little bit too much. The front is higher on the temperature. I think I'm going to go back to the way it was, 60-85, and maybe we can use a little bit more bump at the rear. What else? I could go high on the rebound, but it means the inside wheel is going to lift up a little bit too much. Yeah, here the smallest changes make the big difference. So it's really about fine-tuning to the limit. Every single thing counts. Of course, it depends on the driving too, but you cannot really do much if the setup is not dialed in. Okay, I'm a little bit reluctant to go softer on bump because it may slide too much on entry, but at the same time, if we have to correct with the throttle and lift a little bit in the corner, having a little bit softer bump may help to bring the front to the inside. I could also go softer on the rear, but I'm not sure. Maybe it's better to just soften the bump. Yeah, let's try this. And I'm going to test for the race now. If someone beats me with slipstream, it's okay. Qualifying here isn't that important anyway. Okay, so how many laps? 43 laps. $77 liters or 78. Normally I use more fuel than Dimi because I don't lift up the throttle as much as he does. So maybe I need to put a little bit more just to be Sure. Yeah, maybe like this. 79. It's probably going to be too much, especially with the slipstream. But why risk it? Let's do it like this. And by the way, I'm using less steering ratio, or rather higher steering ratio, so the car isn't as sensitive on steering inputs. With lots of fuel, it's stepping out quite a bit more than compared to the qualifying run. Oh, you judge by eye. Yeah, you mean you were watching the number on the bottom of the pre-blue screen, right? I think it should be enough. I was estimating less than 2 liters per lap, so... And in the race you don't use that much fuel anyway, because you're going slower, and with the slipstream. So I'm pretty sure this is maybe already too much fuel. But let's not risk it, and hope it's not too much over the top. Oh, Farina managed to beat me, and not in a Mercedes, by the way. Wow. How did he do that? I don't know. Amazing. Okay, once the tires were warmed up, the balance seems better. Still understeer, but the balance is good. I guess I should have tested more for the race earlier today, but there was no time. This corner, turn 2 always throws me outside so early. I'm still doubting about fifth gear, by the way. I'm not sure if I should go with such a long fifth gear. It seems to make the car vulnerable when it's not running in any slipstream. Wait, it's still... Oh, never mind, it's still showing me in first, so Corina must be just 100 of a second behind. I was confused by the plus sign of the gap. But it's strange, I think it should be showing a minus when I'm in front. So, very strange. Or maybe that's how it shows and I'm wrong. I don't know. We'll see after I exit to the main. I want to check the temps, by the way, at the end of this stream. We really have to avoid in the race to overheat the tires. Otherwise, it's going to be very difficult to bring them back down without slowing too much. Okay, 1 minute to go. Let's keep going. I didn't see John join the server, but probably not. It will be a shame if he misses the race. Yeah, the fifth gear is definitely longer. I'm going to make it short again. This car has a powerful engine anyway, so I don't really need the slipstream that much to overtake someone. Better to gain on them early out of the corner than at the end of the straight. Because I need to brake early anyway with this car. No worries, Don. I think it will be fine. Wait, did we get the checkered flag already? Oh, we got the checkered flag, I think. Or it appeared just as I was crossing the line. I'm not sure. Okay, let's fix the gear. It's a big gap, unfortunately, between this and this. That's a big change. But I'm going to risk it. It should be better. Because changing from 4 to 50 drops down the revs too much. And this car seems to be fast in the upper region of the rev limiter. The rev counter. 5 liters. No, 5 laps used. 10 liters. Oh. Maybe I need to put more fuel, you know? I'm going to put more. It used too much now. It used too much for some reason. It used 10 liters. Actually, no, it used correct. It used correct 10 liters for 5 laps. Even 6. So it's fine. It's fine. Let's keep it at 79. And what happened with the times? Yeah, Enrique just 100. Wow. In his Lancia. With the Lancia, I could only do mid-force. So, big difference. Thank you, Donald. Let's hope we survive this. I didn't even test the start. Hope I make a good one. Hopefully I didn't damage the engine with these gear changes. A little bit risky. Let's be careful on 4 cars. The rear is quite unstable. Now I know Enrique can carry more speed, but there's nothing I can do. I need to slow down more. I hope he takes it into account and doesn't hit me. He has to focus on the exits of turn 2 and turn 4, basically, if he wants to overtake. And that's why I took this card. Even if it's lower in the corners, once you are in front, it's very difficult to overtake. As long as you don't go wide in the apexes. See? I was expecting something like that. Otherwise I wanted to take the other Mercedes, but for the race this one seems to be the best choice. Of course it means a little bit more boring race for you, potentially, but let's see. It's too early to say. Let's see how I'm going to be once the tires reach optimal temp and maybe even overheat a little bit. Yeah, he's carrying too much speed, of course, but it's not helping him for the straights. A little bit too early. Oops, that was close. I'm braking a little bit early, that's for sure, but I have no choice. I need to preserve the tires as well. And focus on the exits, not the entry. And I've been in his position so many times with the 65 cars, driving the slowest cars. So I know how frustrating it can be. But you need to be patient. When you're running a less powerful car, you just need to keep putting pressure and wait for the right moment. Okay, it's getting a little bit difficult, and he's much closer now. Is he going to try something? This was good. He is still much quicker in the corners though. Even though I took it so well, turn 1 and 2, but it was still not enough to escape him. I really need to make sure I don't make any mistakes, otherwise, if he is through, I'm not sure I can catch him. At least on braking and entering the corners. I would have to overtake much before that, before each corner. Oh no, Claudio is out. I hope, by the way, Dimi is having a good race as well. I'm focusing too much on the road ahead to see the mirrors. Yeah, I can only see 2 cars behind. Dimi is not far behind. Running third. Oh, that's him. That's him behind. Nice. Okay, a little bit bad entry here, and Farina immediately getting very close. Or should I say much closer? I'm really trying not to let the car slide too much at the rear because we need the tires. We need the tires cool and keep the balance of the car. I think if it wasn't for Enrique, but the other guys with the Mercedes cars, I would have been overtaken by now, but the Lancia is just not fast enough on the straights. So it cannot do anything unless I make a mistake. Or maybe if he tries something more risky. A little bit wide. Let's bring it in. Okay, he's very close now. It was a good thing I increased the gear ratio of the fifth gear. Yeah, I have to let him through. He was committed there. Nice one. Oh, someone? Yeah, I heard the other car. Is that Jimmy? Okay, let's see now. Oh, he was overtaken. I thought he was on my outside. I didn't see he dropped down behind so much. But now he knows how to overtake, which gives him probably confidence that he can do it again. Dimi stream is from the future. Yeah. Maybe he is running a different setting for Twitch. I don't know. You can tell me if he overtakes me before I know it. Is he ahead of me there now already? That will be funny. Oh no, he's going for it. Oh no, I guessed correctly. Come on, get through so we don't lose time. We really need to avoid side-by-side cornering. It's too bad. Yeah, stream inception. Wow, Jimmy's so quick in the race. He seemed to be quicker in the slipstream than I was. I barely managed to get in front of him before turn 1. Yeah, he's faster on the straight somehow, it seems. I don't know. Let's try to work together though, and not slow each other down. I think the best way would be if he attacks now for me to lift up a little bit early the throttle on the straight. Yeah, like this. I hope he realizes what I did, because I think this is the best way to do it. Even though Farina is very close, so it's a little bit dangerous as well. Yeah, I don't have enough time. I'm too close on the exit of the corner. Oh, he did it as well. He lifted up a little bit. Nice. Nice one, Jimmy. Carrying too much speed. So yeah, basically if I want a better slipstream, I know I have not to be that close on the exit of the corner. I think that's why his overtaking is so easy. He is not that close. So he stays in the slipstream for a little bit longer. This time he was closer though. I have to lift it earlier. I don't want to impede Farina though, that would be dirty tactics, so I cannot really slow down too much. Let's be careful with the network and not to make contact. Okay, he dropped a little bit too much, but maybe that would give him better slipstream now on the straight. A little bit early on the throttle. Wow, after qualifying I didn't expect Jimmy to be so competitive, but maybe he didn't get a good slipstream in the qualifying. Yeah, if we can just switch positions, but he lifted up a little bit too much now, so this time it's not going to happen. I need to make sure he doesn't drop behind, so I can pull him along. Otherwise the others behind are going to overtake him again. Not again, but send him back to third place. Okay, I can see another car behind Enrique though. Another Mercedes coming, maybe it's Clyde. And that's going to make things much more difficult. Okay, Jimmy should be getting much better slipstream now on this lap. Very nice. Yeah, if the guy in front was much quicker than you guys, even this cannot help. When I was doing HME, the Indonesian League, and we were driving NASCAR, myself and my teammate did this tactic with the NASCAR and it worked very nice. Especially on the tracks where you have flat out corners, it works great. Even though I lifted up, it was still not enough for Jimmy to get back to the ideal line, unfortunately. At such high speed, even though we're not doing over 300, but with these cars, it's just the straight is not long enough. exactly. This wasn't so good. I attacked a little bit too late. In the second corner I didn't accelerate very good. The problem is we are too close in the corners and we cannot really benefit from the slipstream enough. And Enrique is coming as well. Yeah, we have to be careful with this tactic now. He is too close. I think maybe it would be better if Dimi stays behind me instead of attacking next time. I think I'm a little bit better in the corners, but I'm not sure. It just seems to me that way. At least at the moment. But I don't really mind. If he wants to attack, it's fine. Just a little bit more risky with Enrique so close. If he decides to attack as well, together with Dimi. And another car coming as well. Oh, a little bit of a flicker there. Yeah, I couldn't see him, so I didn't lift. Maybe that's a good choice there by Dimi. He exited the slipstream early and then lost the speed, and it was fine. He basically covered the inside door, which was helpful. Okay, let's let him through. I'm pretty sure Enrique is probably a little bit frustrated because he has nowhere to go when we are doing this. Yeah, I have to lift up too much sometimes to avoid hitting Dimi. And Enrique is getting too close. And he cannot lift up too much because... Oh, he went wide. He went wide. He cannot lift up too much because Enrique is too close behind. They would make contact. Contact if he does it. Yeah, I think he should stay behind next time. I'm a little bit better in the corners, so I'm pulling him along better. Otherwise, it's not working so well. Unless, of course, he does better job in the corners, then it's fine. Like he did earlier. Okay, I think I managed to help him on the previous straight. He was behind me at a distance and Enrique was outside the slipstream, so we managed to help him keep the second place there. Let's... I think now we can do the tactic again, because he's too far back, Enrique. I'm focusing so much on the line, I cannot even talk properly. Oh no, Enrique is out. What happened? Did he have a contact with the other car behind him? Oh no. Such a shame. He was doing an amazing job, considering how much slower the Lancia is on the straights. Did you see what happened on Dimi's stream, or did he just disconnect? Yeah, shame about that. Yeah, Dimi is not maximizing the track width here, so I need to lift up so much behind him. I hope he realizes and begins to use a little bit more of the road. Or maybe we're now battling for the lead. I don't know. It's fine. It's fine with me actually, if we should just fight for victory. Let's see how many laps to go now. I wasn't keeping count. $23 laps, so almost half the race done. Oh, I didn't pay attention. Who is behind? Is it Clyde? Is it Maurice? We'll see on the next one. Yeah, this is not working quite well. I'm too close, but I cannot really lift up too much before that. Oh no, Seat is out as well. I was hoping this race is not going to have a big attrition, because it's a simple track. You can't really have a big crash here, unless you totally mess up. Yeah, it is Clyde. It's Clyde behind. In the regular Mercedes. He's basically taking the place of Enrique now. Baptop is coming for revenge, yeah? It's so nice to race someone with experience like Jimmy on ovals. He's done it so many times in the past, so he knows how it goes. You can immediately tell he has the experience. He's not doing anything risky, and he understands the tactics. Yeah, I understand what's going on, because we are taking an inside line after the overtake. The other person behind is getting close too soon. Oops. Okay, let's see how is the slipstream from a little bit more of a gap. Yeah, it's not that strong. Against the same car, it's not that much of a difference. Only against the other cars it makes a big difference. Also, I have a feeling Jimmy has a little bit higher top speed somehow. Maybe he changed the setup a little bit, I don't know. Or his gearing is different. But he's overtaking me easier than I am overtaking him. By the way, Don, can you tell Jimmy I don't mind if he battles for the victory whenever he decides. We don't have to work together through the whole race. It's up to him. I don't see Clyde. I need to leave some more room. He is in my blind spot, so I cannot risk. Yeah, okay, thank you. Oh no, full view is out as well. I think I'm overheating the rear tire a little bit now. It's stepping out a little bit more on the exit of turn 2 and turn 4. But it's not too bad for the moment. Yeah, Jimmy is very, very strong on the straights. Oh, he lifted up and I lift up as well. Oh my god. This was a misunderstanding. You cannot see so much of the side-by-side action is in the blind spot. Without a spotter, it's very difficult to judge. Because he committed to the inside to attack on the straight, I didn't expect him to lift up. Maybe because I lifted too late and he thought I wasn't going to let him through. I don't know. A little bit of a yaw there. It worked very well in the first few attempts when we exchanged positions, but since then it's been a little bit difficult to make it work again. I don't know why. We just cannot time it properly for some reason. Oh yeah, back markers now. Yeah, I had to lift up. I wasn't sure if Clive is going to attack. He was too close and I didn't want to block him on the inside. Because I have to brake so much with this car compared to his. He is lagging a little bit as well. Okay, let's get double slipstream. Yeah, again, I didn't realize he was letting me through. I was hearing someone in my blind spot, but he was much further behind than I thought. Oh, Dimi trying to break the slipstream now. It's very difficult. I noticed at Hockenheim, the slipstream is just too strong with these cars. You cannot really escape. Not on my watch. I have a feeling my fourth gear is different than his, and he has better exits. At least that's how it feels, but I'm not sure. I think Clive lifted up too much to let me through. He lost the slipstream a little bit. he's so quick in the corners. Oh my god, almost hit me there. The back marker. Of course, the slower cars with the lighter chassis would be almost flat out probably in the corners. Oh, Dimi doing some very nice defensive driving maybe? That was scary. He came so close to hitting me in turn 1. For a moment I thought, how could Clive get so close so quickly, but it wasn't him. Yeah, driving in the slipstream out of the corner, I have to shift to 5th too early. My 4th gear is too short. To be honest, I wasn't expecting to battle with Jimmy today because he was struggling earlier in testing and so many other people were so quick. So this is a pleasant surprise. Finally we are battling in Grand Legends, wheel to wheel. And Clyde is getting close again, so we need to be careful. Let's see how many laps at the end of this one. Oops. Stepping on the apron. $11 laps to go. So 3/4 of the race are gone now. Okay, this was a little bit naughty. He went to the inside, but in my blind spot, so I cannot really see where he is. And where is Clive as well? Is he taking the slipstream? Yeah, I don't know where is Clive. I need to leave room. He is on the inside somewhere. This is so bad. Is he gone actually? No, he was all the time there. What can I do? I cannot see him. I was almost certain he is further behind because I couldn't hear the car very well. But I didn't want to take any risks. I wonder if he realizes that this kind of tactic works. If you get in someone's blind spot here, you're forcing them to take the upper line. Being P1 into last corner may be disadvantage. Yeah, for sure. But it depends, because if you cannot get a good slipstream, there may be not enough time to get alongside and overtake. I think I would prefer to be P1 and exiting the final corner. Because the line is somewhere around here. There it is. Okay, it's a little bit closer turn 1 actually, so yeah, maybe you're right. We'll see. I prefer to just finish without any incidents than risk and cause an accident. Yeah, if I can get such a good exit, let's see, to the line. It's enough. Again, the blind spot. Oh, I'm overheating the rear right, which is not good. Yeah, this time I'm not going to give room. He's breaking the slipstream. Some defensive driving now by Unit. Interesting. Okay, let's get a good exit. Let's see if this is the last lap. Oh, photo finish. Maybe that's what he's testing for the final lap. Which is better? To be leading or to be second? So much understeer. I think because the car is lighter now, it's going faster, and the tires are probably overheated now. Both the front right and rear right. Okay, 6 laps to go. Let's hope the fuel will be enough as well. Oh, fuel will be tight. Okay, let's see. For now it's okay, the fuel pressure is showing at maximum. Jimmy is trying to stay in the lead. He doesn't want to go back to second. Life almost overtook me there. He can carry so much speed into turn 1 compared to me. But yeah, basically what is happening with life is exactly why I didn't take the other Mercedes. It's very quick, but how can you overtake these rockets on the straights? You need to take such massive risks. Yeah, Dimi found a nice defensive line which I cannot do much about now. The slipstream is not strong enough to propel me on the outside. Okay, I'm getting some slipstream from the back markers. Not enough. Oh my god, back markers just at the end of the race. This is going to be so dramatic. This changes everything now. How many laps? 2 or 3? 2 laps to go. Shit. How is this going to work? I don't know. We're going to have them right on the last lap, it seems. It feels like this was scripted somehow. Maybe I should have stayed on the right to catch their slipstream. But now he's catching their slipstream as well. I think Dimi made a mistake. He should have stayed in their slipstream. He underestimated how strong the slipstream is. But now I'm in a very difficult spot here. Not a photo finish, guys, unfortunately, but it was still quite exciting. Yeah, after the initial laps, which didn't promise a good race, with me in front, just Enrique behind, but not able to overtake. Dimi entering the frame, and then Clive, and unfortunately Enrique retired, otherwise it could have been even more interesting. But with Dimi it happened to be such a great race, especially in the last 10 laps. Nice one, Dimi, amazing race, amazing race. Thank you for the teamwork earlier and then the nice battle. I wish it went out to the wire, but I wasn't going to lift up there. Oh. I'm going to stop because I want to save the replay before it's over. Oh, the next race we'll check now. We'll check. Oh, I was so lucky there. I don't think I could have overtaken otherwise. Dimi had it covered on the insides and I wasn't fast enough on the outside. I tried a little bit, a few times, but it wasn't enough. Okay, let's wait for the newspaper. Wow. Clive, 3.4. What is my best time? 3.47. I think the record by Clive is, like I said earlier, 3.1 or 3.0, something like that. Amazing. And the same car as well. Oh, I didn't. I pressed the enter and never mind. I wanted to screenshot the newspaper, but we missed it. Let me check the chat. I couldn't follow the chat much, sorry, but it was so... It demanded so much focus. Jimmy added tire pressure for this. Oh, this explains. This explains his speed on the straight. Did something to the springs. Oh, I didn't pay the attention to the fuel. I forgot. I completely forgot because I was so focused on the slipstream. How much fuel did we put? Because I think I had enough fuel. It wasn't a problem 5 laps to go, and it wasn't suddenly going to go out. Dimi took 87 and he had less than 10. I don't know. Maybe he spent more time without the proper slipstream. But no, I was in first for a lot of time earlier. So I don't know. Oh, thank you for the raid, Dimi. That was such an amazing race. Amazing. I wasn't expecting to see you at the front after your qualifying, but I guess you didn't get a good slipstream in qualifying. And wow, what a battle. It was so exciting at the end. I was seeing the 3 people ahead and I was thinking, what are we going to do now? But you let me take the slipstream from the car in front, and then I managed to go through them somehow, and they were respectful as well. Let's wait a little bit for the results to upload, by the way. Yeah, I was lucky. I got double slipstream from the back markers first to get ahead, and then managed to just go through them before the straight is over. That's how it worked. But you did such a good job with the teamwork. I'm so happy. We didn't allow anyone, except on a single lap when we both slowed down. You were on the inside, I was on the outside, and we both slowed down to let each other, which was a little bit funny, but yeah, trying to survive. Oh, you mean the attacks? Yeah. I noticed you started taking defensive lines, and I tried a few times on the outside to be faster, but it couldn't work. It wasn't so much tiring, but very exciting. I was trying to stay so focused there at the end. Oval racing, when you have decent people to race against, good people who know what they're doing, oval racing is just amazing. Maybe not to watch so much, but to do it, it's so exciting. Yeah, maybe. Clive almost got me twice, but it wasn't your fault, because once Clive was on the inside, I couldn't see him. I had to leave room. I didn't know how close he was, so... But he couldn't do anything after that on the straights. No way. Oh, someone spun from P4. I see. Hey, Ivo! Thank you very much. That was such a nice battle with Dimi and Clive, and earlier with Enrique. Amazing stuff. Once I decided on this car and started first, I was thinking, okay, now nobody is going to overtake me, it's going to be a boring race, but no. It wasn't like that at all. Enrique managed to keep second place from you, but once he was in third, everything changed. Yeah, I don't know what happened with Enrique. Did he just disconnect? Unfortunately. Yeah, Dimi, I was talking about during the stream. You must have changed something, because I was noticing on the exit of the turn 2 and turn 4, you were much quicker. I couldn't get that close to you when I was behind. But when you were behind, you were very much on the attack immediately. So I don't know what you changed, but it worked very well. More spring left, less right. Oh, you flipped my idea then. You flipped my idea. Interesting. More tire pressure. I was hoping to catch slipstream from those big silver machines, but fuel and seat hindered me on lap 1. Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame, Clive, because I was actually expecting more cars at the front to be together with the slipstream, but after the first few laps I noticed almost nobody behind. Or maybe it was the opposite. Yeah, I think I set up the right side to be a little bit stiffer, but not by much. Okay, you increase the gap, I see. Let's see if the results are uploaded, and we can check the points, the tokens. The Van Wall could live with the Mercs in the tow, but without it, no chance. Yeah, actually, it's amazing that you can even make it work. And also Enrique with the Lancia. I tested the Lancia, and I was much slower. I don't know how he did it, but amazing pace. He almost got me in qualifying, actually, somehow. He was much quicker in the corners, but even then on the straights he had no chance. Close your eyes and hope. Yeah, Enrique must have been so frustrated because even before you arrived, Dimi, he managed to overtake me just once, but then he had no chance on the straight. Immediately I managed to go through him. No problem. Yeah, he was waiting for mistakes. I've been there. As Clive can tell you, I've been there in the 65 cars so many times. Driving the BT7. Trying to wrestle with the fast cars. So I know how he felt. Yeah, no way to cut slipstream with these cars. I noticed at Hockenheim, the slipstream is just so massive. That's why I won at the end, because I was catching the slipstream with the guys in front, the back markers, from maybe 300 meters or something, which is crazy. Yeah. The 65 races back then were just mental. Yeah. I was actually expecting you, Dimi, to benefit more from the back markers, but you went defensively and basically lost the slipstream from them. And that was my chance, my only chance, entering the final lap. Yeah. It was a little bit sketchy. Okay, let's see. The other Clive with the fastest lap. Oh, he actually set the race record, but I think in qualifying his record is 03.1, something like that. I couldn't improve. Maybe you need a double slipstream to do a better time. Or maybe in this car with slipstream, not with the SL. Thank you, Clive. Thank you very much. Have a good night and see you next time. And on the forum. Okay, let's check the championship now. Dimi finally having a great result in the 55s. Awesome job. And this should help with the team as well, the team standings. Okay, Clive in second still. But this is helping me out because I was gradually dropping in the points in the results. So this win was necessary. And Dimi jumping to 7th position with his result. And actually, if we count the 2 dropped worst results, he has 2 non-points finishes. Actually, he didn't even start in Hockenheim, I think. So he's actually further up. And in the team standings, we are getting a big boost from this race. Nice. What about the tokens? 5 tokens. Dimi, 12 tokens. Oh. Dimi, you can still take the Mercedes next time. I have to take Lancia or something at the bottom or the middle. Maybe the Maserati again. We'll see. Almost 60 points more than the Shaggy guys. It's Soji, not Shaggy. I used to be, this was my first team, by the way. Before joining Hikiwaza. And by the way, do you know this track? Roy Heskett. I don't remember. Let's check it. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, we can watch an onboard. Let's check. Maybe someone else. This is very low FPS. East London. Or maybe there isn't anyone else. GPL Racer. But is this only the outside camera? Yeah, let's find an onboard. If it's not an onboard here, I'll go back to the other one. Yeah, I hope I don't have to drive the Gordini. On the other hand, it would be nice to have a circuit where I can exploit the brakes. So we'll see. If not Gordini, the other car with good brakes. I forgot the name. No, there is no onboard here. Just partially here and there. Actually, let's subscribe to this guy. Or gal. But yeah, I guess we are watching this one. The low FPS. Maybe I've raced it before, but I don't remember for the moment. This corner is definitely going to use up the brakes. Rookie Forever, by the way, the name. Another slow corner. Yeah, it feels like we are definitely going to drive without brakes on this one. So maybe I'll take the Gordini here. Why not? The Gordini or the other slow car. We don't have long straights, as you can see. So there is no point to waste tokens. So yeah, it's bathtub time again. This is the track. It's like a go-kart track. Just 4 or 5 corners. Oh, at night as well. Oh, you once watched the GP laps. Nice. Okay guys, I'm going to stop here because this was not so tiring but very exhausting emotionally. And I want to rest. Thank you very much for watching. This was such a nice race with Dimi and Clive and Enrique before that. Amazing stuff. It was exactly what I was hoping to have on this oval. Close wheel-to-wheel battle, slipstreaming, overtakes, some excitement, and a nice finish as well. Have a nice evening everyone, and I'll see you next time. I don't know when I'm going to stream RBR, but maybe soon. So yeah, take care and bye bye.